Hey church family, it's Pastor Matt. It is a sunny morning in Bartow and we have some good news for you. We are starting to plan now for phase 1 of our reopening. That will take place on Sunday, June 21st, just 19 days away. So I want to tell you about that, tell you what that looks like. On Sunday, June 21st, we will open up for our in-person worship services once again right here at First Baptist Church, Bartow. We will have 2 services on Sunday. 10:45 in-person worship on site at the church, and then a 5 o'clock online worship. If folks want to continue to worship online, they can do so at 5 p.m. online, the same way we've been doing it all along in terms of where you go to find that, the website you go to. That will be at 5 o'clock from now on, and that will be a recording of the Sunday morning worship service that you can view at 5 p.m. Also, we will continue to have our Digging Deeper worship service online at 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, and so you can join us for Digging Deeper as we've done all along. So Sunday in person 10:45, Sunday online 5 p.m., and Wednesday Digging Deeper online at 6 p.m. So I want to talk to you a little bit about why we're doing that. First of all, you might say, Pastor, why are we reopening? The numbers are still high. We are well aware of that. Our plan was to wait till the numbers went low, but they haven't gone low. So now we have to decide, what are we going to do? This is essentially plan B. Well, we've learned that a lot of businesses in our community and in the state are reopening. Several churches have either already reopened or have announced their reopening soon, as we are doing now. And so we feel like it is at a point where we need to reopen, or else we'll be one of the few businesses and churches not reopen, and we don't want to be in that situation. So we feel like we need to proceed with caution and go ahead and reopen and have safety, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. Another reason we decided to reopen now is because we feel like we can do so in a safe manner. We've learned, we've watched. We didn't want to jump the gun and really gamble with our people or the community, which is why we didn't open in early May. But we do feel like now we've learned some things and we can reopen in a safe way without expecting a spike in our community. So we're prepared to do that. As we do that, I want to give you some words of how we're doing this, and they all begin with the letter S. So number 1 is the 2 words, social distancing. That's something I'm sure you've heard by now, social distancing. We are going to follow CDC guidelines and social distance, which is why we'll be meeting right here in our fellowship hall as opposed to our sanctuary, because we can social distance much easier in our fellowship hall. So we will have our doors propped open. We will have plastic chairs, which are sanitized, spaced 6 feet apart. Of course, families can pull them together if they want. We will have 1 exit and 1 entrance available. Actually, we'll have 2, but you can come in with the doors propped open in the front of the fellowship hall or on the side of the fellowship hall. There's no stairs needed, no elevators needed, no doors that have to be open. They'll already be propped open. So we will be social distancing in our fellowship hall. Second is the word sanitation. We will be sanitizing very, very well in our fellowship hall, and so we want you to know that you can be confident. We will be sanitizing between every week as we go through each service each week, and we've been sanitizing now for a long time already, and the building will be ready to go. Third, we want to use the word safety. We want you to be safe. If you don't feel like it's safe for you to come, we don't want you to come. We're not asking you to come out of necessity. We're simply opening the building for those who want to come for worship. So if you feel like you have a vulnerable age or you have a vulnerable pre-existing condition, we want to encourage you to stay home, worship with us online. The 4th word I want you to hear is the word sectioning. Sectioning. We will have 2 different sections, and here's why. Some people feel really strongly that they should wear a mask and those around them should wear a mask. Well, we will actually have a section of the fellowship hall designated for those who feel that way, that they want to wear a mask and they want those around them wearing a mask. We will have a section for masks, but we'll also have another section for those who could go either way. You may not wear a mask in that section, or you may choose to wear a mask. That's kind of an optional section. So we'll have different sections available in the fellowship hall, so as best as possible, everyone can be happy. Now, sometimes that's impossible to do in church, but we're going to give it a try so that everyone can be happy as they come to worship with us. Now, I want to tell you just a few more things. First of all, church, I want you to fight for love and unity. We all have different opinions on this, and I want you to know we are a church united by the blood of Jesus Christ. We should be united, and we should love one another. So I want to encourage you to put your personal feelings aside and support the church however you can, through prayer, through love and through unity. Some of you may choose to stay at home, and that's great. Some of you may choose to join us on June 21st, and that's great. Some of you wish we would never have canceled, and that's great. Some of you think we should cancel the rest of the year. That's great. Let's put all that aside and come together in love and unity. Also, stay tuned as we continue to think about what's the next phase for reopening for us. When do we start back Sunday school? Wednesday night meals, Sunday evening. When do we meet back in the sanctuary? That's stuff that we're still learning. So just hang with us as we continue to learn, as we continue to pray, and as we continue to be wise. In the meantime, let us continue to be a church who exists to develop disciples who love God, love the church, and love others. If you have any questions, please contact me or any of our staff. We'd love to answer those questions for you. We love you, church. God bless you.